For the one that was okay, we have to break it down. We really do. Like, none of them were jerks. Okay, at any point in time. Barb definitely was bullied. Bob definitely was bullied.
One could probably get you cast in a Goonies remake or something.
Yeah.
So there's that.
That's true, but we're talking about the actual like character, not the
character. Okay.
Neither of them deserve it.
True.
Yeah, none of them. Yeah.
The two last people.
Which one had the? Oh, they both had pretty bad deaths. Dang. Well, because I didn't see it, Bob. Because you wanna know why? Because I would be able. I saw Bob, he was right there. Yo, come on, why are you standing there? Why are you standing at the door, bro? You think we're just coming? Barb, I don't know what happened. Like she just, like I couldn't do anything about it. Like if Gaten was right here and he just said, I couldn't do anything about it. So I would say both of them.
Bob was more savable.
Yeah, he was. He really was. He was just like,
sorry. Uh-oh. I remember before season 2 came out, people were like, she's still alive. I'm like, no.
I'm like, she's dead.
I'm like, maybe. What? No. She's not. Did you see her? No one wakes up from that. That's not a nap.
There was a slug coming out of her mouth, guys.
That is death.
Her belly was open.
Slugs out of her mouth. Her eyes were like glassy. Why were they glassy?
But it could have closed up. No.
Like, maybe it wasn't her. I'm like, yeah, because the lab guys are gonna go into the Upside Down to plant a fake body, make it look like she's dead. They go through all that trouble. Why not just give her back?
No, they wouldn't do that.
They go through all the trouble to go into the Upside Down and try and plant her body, then get out of there just to say she's dead? No way, Jose. I don't think they do that. They're gonna risk like so many lives if they do that. She's dead. I would laugh if like 2 seasons in advance he comes back.
That's your safe way of saying in season 3 she's featured in a flashback episode of warning girl in the high school, don't do that, bad things will happen. Clearly. Bad things will happen. Next question.
Warning, this is a potentially leading question. What are your favorite and least favorite stores at the mall?
Ooh. Favorite? Oh my God, Victoria's Secret is my least favorite.
I thought you were about to say favorite. I was like, oh.
It's my least favorite because it's like uncomfortable being in there. Like, you go, I'm not gonna even say who I go with, but like, I remember being there and they were like, you wanna come in? And I was like, nah, I'm good. And then I would sit down and then all I would feel like a few people next to me, like outside of the store, you just see like 3 boys. I'm like, you two? He's like, yeah. They're like, yeah, man.
Who's the idiot that decides to put the GameStop right next to the Victoria's Secret? Where there's like a bunch of kids going in and out like, Mommy, what's that? Nothing, sweetheart. Come on.
So would GameStop be your favorite store in the mall?
Yes.
I think I would say Auntie, what is it again? Auntie, I keep saying M's. I keep saying everything other than Ann's, thank you. Auntie Ann's, because, you know, they have like this, I could get the free pretzels.
Free pretzels?
The free pretzels.
They have free pretzels?
You know the things that sit outside.
What kind of idiot you going to?
The Waffleicious brand. But, what you would call it? They have the, you know, the free tray. I just come back once in a while, and I'll just, you know, I have like 12 of them already, and then they won't even know. I just look like every black little boy in the mall. I come back, switch my shirt around. I'm back. I don't know. I come back. You know.
I gotta sit on my shoulders, wear like a hat and a trench coat.
You know you're setting yourself up to get a plate of waffles and pretzels tomorrow.
Yes,
That's
yeah, I know.
exactly what we're doing.
Waffleicious waffles.
Waffleicious waffles. Love
I
it.
hope someone brings Waffleicious waffles.
Lee, you have a question?
Don't ask for that. Somebody already did it. It's done.
Hi, I was wondering, what was your favorite episode of film and why?
Okay. It's hard to say because we don't film the episodes in order because it's very sporadic. Like I was just filming last night and it was a completely different episode from the one I've been filming the day prior.
Yeah.
So it's just like, and we'll film stuff that happens like before like big events, and we'll film like a big event in the series and then go to like before that happens. And it's like, where are we? So I don't really know. So I'm gonna say my favorite one to. I'm gonna say my favorite one to probably. I think my favorite episode, like in general, is probably. It's probably episode 8 of season 2.
Okay.
I would say the last 2 seasons. I would say 5 and 6. That's when we were at the junkyard. Those are pretty fun. Like late night shots. Those are super dope. Because it's past your bedtime, and then you're like, and your parents are like, you know, they want you to be in bed, but they're like, no, I'm working. They can't tell you what to do until you get home.
Then you gotta go to bed.
Yeah, you gotta go to bed.
Yeah, those night shoots are halfway awesome, halfway god awful.
Yeah, because it's freezing.
It's freezing. Like, we're filming in the summer now.
We were filming
Oh, yeah,
like,
oh my
November.
October
January,
through like May.
Because like halfway to October, the Atlanta summer that lasts 9 months comes to an end. And then it immediately dips below freezing at night. And so those overnight shoots, I'm sure, would
great.
be
And the
pretty
junkyard
epic.
It sucks, and it's awesome at the same time.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun because I mean the night shoots are cool. It's like an adventure.
Yeah, it really
But then
is.
you're like, I'm gonna go to bed.
Dude, yeah.
Question over here with you, Joe.
Hi, how are you all? Les Miserables is my favorite book, as well as my favorite Broadway. So now, Gaten, I think I saw you when you were in Virginia and singing in Norfolk.
Wait, in Norfolk?
Yes.
You saw me in Norfolk?
Yes,
That's
and
so
so
cool.
I was,
Wait, back in like during the tour?
Yes,
That's
so it was the
awesome.
and so we.
Are you sure it was me? Because they have alternates. That's how they do it. Because I mean, with child labor laws, you're not allowed to do every show. So we do. No, seriously, why are you laughing at it? It was either me or Julian.
I'm going to remember that it was you.
Okay.
That's why they were laughing.
It probably, if it was him, it was good.
It was
Oh,
great, so it must have been you.
Great. Everyone's
So,
great.
well, transitioning from, first I'd love to hear what you learned about yourself and transitioning from theater to film and what you enjoyed most about your work in theater, and then other characters that you learned most from within that piece.
Yeah, I think we can both answer this question, actually. Because
on Broadway, too.
He's on Broadway as well. The transition from theater to film is a weird one. I actually, it's literally like an actual transition. And going from film back into theater, no matter how small of a scale it is, I remember going back and filming season 1 and going to do my 8th grade play that took place in the cafeteria at my school. And then my teacher's like, project, Gaten! Talk louder! I'm like, okay. And so the transition is, it's weird because there's such different styles. But you see it changing almost. With Les Mis, it's different because Les Mis it's all singing. It's basically an opera. Les Mis. It's really. I loved it. It was the best experience of my life. I love theater. That's my passion. I know for a fact that's my passion is theater. But
Different. So with me, with theater and going to TV, theater, I was in Lion King on Broadway, so Simba, Simba, he had so much energy on stage. I had to play like a 6-year-old at the time, and I had to sing, dance, just jump around and all that, right? And then you have to project, like Gaten said, and then going to TV, you're just so spoiled because you go there and then you can mess up, do it again, then you have food right around the corner. And you just
pay for food.
You don't, you really don't, and it's just so sad because you're so spoiled. And but and then also I like about Broadway is that it challenges you a lot because performing almost every day having to memorize lines because it's repetitive sometimes because it's the same thing over and over, and then it gets numb to you, and sometimes you just start saying random stuff. So it just kind of helps, it works your brain out, you know?
What I love about theater personally, like Caleb said, it always challenges you. But the thing about it, people say it gets boring after a while because of the repetition, and I completely disagree. I completely 100% disagree, because the thing about it is, even though you're saying the same things, you can change. You can change it however you think. I mean, without going like too crazy. I mean, like you can't
Right.
like, all of a sudden be like.
But the energy of the audience feeds into your performance as well.
Definitely, of course. It's so cool. But I mean, the thing about it is like it's performing every day in front of a crowd bigger than this.
Right.
Every day, and it's singing, it's choreographed, there's acting, it's everything that you have to do. You have to put it together for a live audience. And the hardest part about it is, especially nowadays, and especially going to see like more, I guess we could say more popular shows. Like I just went to go see Hamilton.
Yes.
I went to see Dear Evan Hansen and Angels in America, which
Right,
was,
yes.
I just have to say, was so spectacular. Like the best thing I've seen on Broadway. I just wanted to throw that out there. But going to see it, they're kind of like, you get younger crowds going to see those shows. And I was surprised to say that with Angels, but I mean, Andrew Garfield was starring in it, so a lot of younger people were going to see it, and he was spectacular. But going to see it, there's a lot of people who don't understand theater etiquette, and there's a lot of people who, I'm literally going to see a show, and I have to turn around, I'm like, shh. Because I mean, it's hard when people think of it as if you're going to see a movie, because you have to treat it as if it were a movie, and you have to get it spot on every night, and it's just a challenge, it's amazing, it's a rush, there's adrenaline every time you do it, and there's no waiting, you're just going in it every day. There's a schedule, but it's never repetitive, because you can change your character as much as you want, starting, because I did Les Mis for exactly a year, so like March 1st through March 1st.
Right.
Like, if you saw, I wish I could have seen my opening night and my closing night, just so I could see how I changed the character to keep everything fresh and interesting. But yeah, I could talk theater for hours. I'll shut up. I know you guys probably don't even care.
We'll see you on the Walk of Fame.
Right.
We'll talk about theater there.
I'll just take the leap and assume that if you had the opportunity to go back to Broadway, you might take a gander at something,
Yes,
maybe
please.
just a little bit. Okay,
Goodness
cool.
gracious.
Just a second. Lee, what's our next question?
You would be an awesome Evan Hansen, but I'm gonna go right here.
Yes, I was wondering what type of music and movies were you given to watch, listen to get you ready to play your roles?
I would say, of course, 80s pop music, sorry. Wow. 80s pop music, movies, Goonies, Stand By Me, E.T., all the awesome franchises, yeah.
Okay. We have one question up here, but please, Gaten.
Yes.
Did you have an?
There's really nothing that they assign for you to watch or anything. They're basically just like, hey, if you want to, you can. If not, whatever.
They said, hey, Caleb, I want you to watch it.
Oh, really?
That's what they told me. They're like, if you don't watch, you're not getting it.
Had you seen the movies before the?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
So they were like, I need you, can you watch it? Like, it will help you a lot.
Yeah, everything that they assigned was just like, his old news. So I'd seen all of it, so I didn't really have to prepare all that much. It was fun.
Was there anything that you encountered from the 80s that you actually fell in love with and was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I didn't know about this until now?
No.
It's all terrible in the 80s. Sorry, guys.
No, everything's great. I just, we all knew about everything.
Because you're cool like that.
We're cool and we have parents.
Parents that are in the age from 32 to 40, whatever. Yeah. All right. Awesome.
Do you have a question up front?
Yeah, we got a question right here.
Yes, sir.
Following up on that, do you ever have to ask, like, what does that mean? Or what is that?
Do you ever have to follow up on anything and go, I don't get that 80s reference. What is it? What does it mean? Yeah.
There's some references like in the script that we are like addressed, especially in the upcoming season, that we're just like, what?
Like, where's the beef? You know that one?
Yeah. I don't know where's the beef.
What? Like I know, literally, oh, where's the meat?
No, where's the beef?
There was,
where's
I felt
the
like
beef?
actually like conflict beef. That's what you're saying?
No,
Actually, I don't know.
actual beef. It's the old lady.
It was the old ladies
Where's
at
the
Burger
beef?
King, right?
Where's
The
the
Burger
beef?
King. Wendy's, and so she would look at the bird and be like, well, where's the beef? And that was like a running gag, and it worked, so it made her a lot of money.
Oh gosh.
He's thinking
I don't know.
That just popped into my head from an 80s reference. It's before my time also, I wouldn't know.
Well, when I did the musician story.
So the hateful crowd's over on this side of the room.
When I did the New Edition story, there was a line called, it was "What have you," and I'm like, "What is that? What have you?" Like, I was like, "What? What have you?" I don't get it. Now I get it, but yeah, that was one I didn't get. But now I definitely don't get that one.
That's all right.
What the beef? What is it?
Where's the beef?
Where's the
Oh, what the beef? Where's the beef?
What's the beef?
conflict beef?
What the beef?
Waffleicious.
That's the new updated version of the Wendy's
Waffleicious,
commercial.
guys.
Waffleicious, what's the
Where's the Waffleicious?
Joe, did you have a question?
Hey guys, my name's Liz. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So, just side note, I wish I was half as cool as you were, or you are now.
You're cooler
when
than
I
us.
was your age.
You're green. That's amazing.
I'm very green. I'm Gamora.
Everyone just turned there. Everyone goes, she's green.
She's green, like, please don't throw up.
Super simple request question. Can we hear a little bit of singing from you guys?
You can do it again.
Part of me thought this was coming.
He prepared for this. He dreamt about this last night.
It's so animated.
I didn't prepare. You know, as a singer, if anyone knows, you gotta prepare. No, I'm joking. Sometimes this is some singers to be like, I've been waiting for this moment. Like,
I guess I'll sing some. Theater roots.
Perfect.
Everything has its season, everything has its time. Show me a reason and I'll soon show you a rhyme. Cats fit on the windowsill, children fit in the snow. So why do I feel I don't fit in anywhere I go? Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky.
That was absolutely gorgeous. Tony, we're at time, but I want to say, did we hit enough of the non-Stranger Things questions? Did we keep
Yeah,
that up?
I think we did a great job, team.
You have the last question right here.
Everybody in the audience is like, Stranger Things.
What's our lead-out question? Me? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for being here today at DragonCon 32. I want to thank our Stranger Things guests. And the question I leave for you is, how are you going to be you? How are you going to love yourself? How are you going to protect those that can't protect themselves from bullies and horrible people that will try to make them feel bad about themselves? What are you going to do? That's my question to all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, Caleb McLaughlin and Gaten.